Hi children, today we discuss the new concept what is known as measurement of temperature. We shall try to discuss now and what is a measurement of temperature or what is temperature. So what is temperature? The temperature is a measure of hotness or coldness of a body or object. See children, generally if you touch an object, we can say how much hot it is and how much cold. So we can say that it is, if you touch an ice piece, we say that it is very cold. And if you touch hot water, we say that it is very hot. But we cannot give the accurate measurement. We cannot give a number. This temperature, the measurement of temperature will give you the number, how much hot it is and how much cold an object is. So it will give that. So next thing is units of temperature. The units of temperature are, there are three units in our system. One is Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. These are the three units we have in order to measure the temperature. Next, conversion of the units of temperature. How to convert? See here, I will tell you a formula children. C by 100 is equals to F minus 32 by 180 is equals to K plus 273 by 100. So here see children, here we got the conversion of temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Kelvin, like that. For this I will give you a formula, that is C by 100. C by 100 is equals to F minus 32 by 180, which is equals to K plus 273 by 100. So from this formula we can get K minus minus 273 by 100. With this is the actual formula in order to convert from Kelvin to centigrade to Fahrenheit. From this we got this. See how we got, you take these two things. C by 100 is equals to F minus 32 by 180. So from this how he got F? So in order to get F, what we have to do? Let me take one more slide. Now I will explain you how you got this formula, right? So this is the short form. Actually this will be like this. See, C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180 is equals to K minus 273 by 100. So from this we got this formula. So okay, so this is not the direct formula. See, I will tell you how we got this. See, in order to convert centigrade to Fahrenheit, so Fahrenheit is equal to F is equal to C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So how we got this? You take these two things. So if you take these two things, if you want to get F, so F is equals to how much? F is equals to C by 100 cross multiply that into 180 plus 32. So it becomes 0 0 gets cancelled, 2 1s are 2 5s are 2 9s are. So that is F is equals to C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So we got this formula like this. Like this, C into 9 by 5 plus 32. Likewise, we got that formula. Similarly, how we can get the formula from centigrade to Kelvin? See, below that we are having in denominator 100, 100. It gets cancelled. So, in order to convert centigrade into Kelvin, C is equals to K minus 273. In actual reading 273.15. 0.15 we are not going to consider. It will be 273. So, this is the formula, children. Likewise, you can convert from one to another. Okay, right. Go for next thing. So, what is digital thermometer? So, this one we call it as, it is an instrument. So, just by keeping in touch with a hot body or cold body, it just gives the direct reading directly. That is called as digital thermometer. It is used to measure the body temperature generally. It gives quick and accurate readings. The readings will be given very fast. Okay, next we go for parts of laboratory thermometer. So what are the parts of laboratory thermometer? So this is laboratory thermometer, and what will be the parts? Hook, next stem, that is called as glass tube or body, capillary tube, okay, scale. So these are the parts we are having. We will just explain. What is hook? Hook is nothing but a just thing. It is used to hold the thermometer at one particular place. So that's why to hang it, to hang what one particular place, we are going to use that. Next scale will be 0 to 100 degrees centigrade, marking on stem. See here, 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. So generally this laboratory thermometer is used in centigrade, 0 to 100 degrees centigrade in terms of centigrade. Next stem is nothing but a glass tube, the long outer part, and protects the capillary tube. The temperature markings are written on this particular capillary tube. Temperature marks have been done. So what is capillary tube? We already studied this capillary tube in our chemistry chapter. Okay, so it's just a small tube like structure inside the thermometer where the mercury moves to and fro, that is up and down. If the temperature increases, the mercury level increases, and the temperature decreases, the mercury level is going to be decreased. The next topic is clinical thermometer. So what is clinical thermometer? See here. The clinical thermometer will have kink. This is, so this part we call it as kink, which prevents mercury from falling down. Okay, so mercury will not fall down if it has kink. Already triangular stem, glass tube, everything we have discussed. What is the step in case of clinical thermometer? First step is wash the thermometer and shake it to bring the mercury level 35 degrees centigrade. The mercury should be 35 degrees centigrade. Place it under the tongue of a patient for about 1 minute. After 1 minute, you take it out and mark the reading of temperature. In general, the body temperature of a particular human body should be 37.5 degrees centigrade in Celsius. 98 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit. Okay, but in case of Celsius, the temperature, the body temperature of the human body will be 37.5. The kink in clinical thermometer, the kink. So this one we call it as a bent like structure, we call it as kink. So what is one? See here, it is a bent like structure. It is called kink. In the previous slide also. Right, so heats up and rises, and kink stops mercury from fall down. Already we have discussed that. Next one is different types of thermometer. Okay, there are two different types of thermometers. One is laboratory thermometer and one more is clinical thermometer. It is used in science labs generally to measure the temperature like water. Okay, and it is usually measured from 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade. Generally we are going to use in chemical laboratory. It does not have kink, that is bent like structure. So this part, bent like structure will not be there. It will have kink, and clinical thermometer will have kink and it doesn't have kink. So laboratory thermometer, so this is the purpose, and clinical thermometer used by the doctors to measure the human body temperature. General human body temperature will be 37 degrees centigrade. It measures only from 35 to 42 degrees centigrade only. It won't give more than that. It can be measured from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade, but it cannot be measured above 42 degrees centigrade. It has kink near to hold the mercury in order not to fall down. That is the purpose of using kink. So next one is that this is the difference. Already we have discussed it for several times. Second in the last slides. Okay, just see this, and if you have any mercury or even alcohol is going to be used in case of laboratory thermometer, but in case of clinical thermometer we are going to use what is known as mercury. So this is the thing. And the last concept is the care should be taken in case of clinical thermometer. What are the care? Hot water, do not wash it with very hot water. Of course we have to use hot water, but we should not use much hot water. It should not be much high. Okay, in the sun, don't keep it outside the sun. We should not keep it outside the sun, and we should not use what is much hot water. Mercury will expand and break the thermometer glass. Okay, so mercury, if you use much hot water with more hot water, or if you keep it in on sun, okay, there is a chance of breakage of glass, so that the mercury will fall down. So with this we have completed. Thank you. Right.